Good day, my dear corporate friends. Sreejith shivmoksha from Whitener Corporate. Really, we are gifted to enjoy this holistic day, Thursday. In this lovable moment, I want to spend and share some valuable tips along with you. That elimination. Because every day we are committing a lot of commitments in our life, a lot of programs, eating foods, walking, drinking, and jumping, and driving, cooking, showering, giving, taking. Incountable of activities are done by us. So which is the energy to this kind of commitments? We are receiving the energy from the existence, especially the five elements are received as wind, water, fire, space, and earth. So the five energy are consuming as the verb. After the assimilation, all these elements are exhausted as the wastages. The water is exhausted as the tears, spittle, urine. The wind, wastages from the wind is exhausted as carbon dioxide. And the wastages of wind is exhausted through each and every other feeling. When we are laughing, weeping, crying, and shouting, fearing, shivering, and when we are enjoying, each and every moves the gas, because the prana, the oxygen is driven from the wind, the fresh air. After it absorbed, the oxygen is exhausted as the wastages carbon dioxide. That is called the prana, aparan, samaran, udaran, vyaran. It's told the 10 kinds of gas. The fresh air is classified, separated in another 10 kinds. So this is a kind of wing elimination, the air elimination. As well as the earth elimination is the solid wastage. When we are reducing our tools and experiment, it is called the solid wastage. How about the space elimination? First of all, how we receive the space energy. Already I have spoken around with you that the space energy is received by way of the deep sleeping. When we are sleeping, the space energy is received. As well as when we are in deep sleep, automatically the wastage is exhausted outside. This is the elimination of the five elements. Then the body can be refreshed and very robust and hygienic too. But there is some obstruction, any blocks and obstacles. From these elimination, it develops the deficiency of the body. Because all the systems of this body, like the respiratory system, digestive system, intestinal system, urinary system, urinary system, urinary system, breast circulatory system, lymphatic system. Likewise, these systems are being maintained by these five elements, the energy. So when these eliminations are not exhausted in proper time, the person is undergoing all sorts of diseases like the blood pressure, heart attack, and paralytic attack, and migraine effect, air problem, and there are incredible of diseases there, uncountable diseases there. So we must take a great care about the elimination. How we can eliminate all these eliminations? As let's get up from the bread. Our first daily routine is that we have to release all these eliminations. So we have to practice some physical practices which will flexible this body and physique to release all the eliminations for it. That walking, jogging, workouts in the gym, occur in the instruments and some yogic practice. No matter you choose according to your physical condition convenience, you choose some favorable practices and you exercise till the first person out, sweat out. And then as well as we have to practice the mind to exhaust all the negativity from the mind. Especially, we are carrying all the debris inside of the brain. Conscious, subconscious, the mind level. The mind is divided in different 3 levels. So each and every level has been controlled by way of the moods. The thoughts, collection of thoughts are called mind. And when the thoughts are vitalized, it becomes the more. When the mood is enriched, it becomes words. When word is energized, it becomes the deeds. So this is the promotion of the mind. So we have to clear the mind system. So what's the way? Because develop more moods, the angry mood, tension mood, depression mood, and jealousy. And we have been covering such kind of unfun moods inside of the body and mind too. Because it is spreading. When the mind is spreading the body, when some affects in the body, that reaches the mind. There is a great communication coincidence between the mind and the body. So when you shout, when you release that anger, when you laugh, when you roar, when you weep, loudly you weep there, find out an answer of praise, a remote praise where you cannot be disturbed and others cannot be disturbed. In such praise, you try to expose all your internal wastages, negative feelings. Our mind will be refreshed, all the mind eliminations will be eliminated outside. Your body might become so fresh, just like the brownie flavor. And just you lie down, a 10 minutes rest, you will feel a different asleep. Afterwards, you just get up and sit in a fine meditation. This meditation means balancing the mind and the body. At that moment, you will feel that you are refreshed and rejuvenated. You have entered into a new world. The day will be very, very enjoyable. You will become a fantastic, lovable, fragrant flower. You will associate with all your corporate people, business people in a very interesting manner. This is the most important thing. As well as I am going to share you a lot of most impact chemicals which we do that. Just like the diary making and vehicle awareness, especially the 5 awareness impact the personal that I have spoken to you. The personal awareness, racial awareness, physical awareness, financial awareness, and social awareness. These are the most important awareness. So, personal grooming is important. There are a lot of things which should be remembered and recollected every time. Till then, Sreejith shivmoksha, the white corporate.